Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special reaction because we're going to be covering some of my favorite looks of the red carpet and press conference of Miss Grand International 2021. You guys know that I am super excited about Miss Grand International because it's one of the most extra pageants out there. I feel like it's so much fun, it's so entertaining, there's a lot of drama, intensity, and I love all of those adjectives. So for today's video, I really wanted to take the time to go through some of my favorite looks. Actually, there are in total 13 of them, and I really wanted to acknowledge, these beauties and give them some comments and some feedback about everything that I appreciated on a personal level. And I'm gonna say that precisely that way because some people don't understand that these comments are really based on the things that I do look for in this type of candidates for this type of contest. As I was telling you, personally, I love drama, I love intensity, extravagant, colorful. Give me all of that. Some people prefer more elegant, more reserved, more conservative. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But take that to Miss World, to Miss Earth, I don't know. I feel like MGI is the place for fun and playful. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyways, I feel like most people on my channel do get the message, so I won't spend too much time on that. I want to get right into this video, so the only thing that I'm going to ask from you is that if you enjoy my top picks, or even if you don't, let me know in the comment section. We can have a healthy conversation about this thing. This is an open debate, and sometimes by talking to you, I also learn a lot. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. You know that I'll be covering this pageant almost every single day. And without further ado, my friends, let's get into the video. I really hope that you enjoyed. Be strong. First one on the list, and actually starting with the letter C, we have Miss Cambodia. And I really love everything that this woman presented to us on the red carpet and the press conference, of course, because of how she matched the colors. I honestly feel like it was such a clever decision to go ahead and play with the same colors that you can see on the crown and incorporate that to her dress, because it just feels so cohesive, so beautiful to the eye, and so delicate, considering that I personally feel like her crown is stunning. I love it. But talking a little bit more about the dress, right? So it's not just about the color combination. I feel like obviously that would have been, something like a cool idea to integrate, but I also do appreciate the design of the gown itself. When I was telling you earlier that I expect something different from Miss Grand International contestants, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a beautiful dress, very classy, very elegant, but it is interesting, it is playful, it's modern. I like that. It's sexy. You can see some of the leg, And I feel like ultimately what I do enjoy the most is that the candidate is taking risks. And we know that that's not always easy because sometimes it can backfire. But in this case, I really think that it played very well for Miss Cambodia. Congratulations for a job well done. Next one on the list, we have Miss Costa Rica, and oh my god, I am already obsessed with this woman. If you guys watched my previous video when I was just giving you kind of like my first impression of some of the candidates during the introduction, she was really one that grabbed my eye, and that's just because of her natural beauty. I mean, just her aura, the confidence that this woman exudes is amazing. But now, if we take a look a little closer when it comes to the gown, I just really have to appreciate this. Once again, I feel like she is going with a beautiful color that it is matching with the car behind herself. Red with a combination of some pink as well. Beautiful. Not everyone can pull this off. I feel like red is a very difficult color to wear because you need to have the personality to match such a strong color. And this woman definitely does have that. I mean, so far I've been keeping an eye on some of the activities that they're doing during Miss Grand International, and she is really one who is grabbing my attention, so I'm expecting her to do very well during this competition. So not only because of her look, but also because of the personality and everything that she has given us so far, Miss Costa Rica definitely had to be on my list. Next one, we have Miss Czech Republic, which if you watch my previous video, as I was telling you, you know that I was not surprised with her makeup. I liked her as a candidate, but this time around she is bringing something very different to the table, which I appreciate a lot more. Hence, she made it into my top picks. Let's start by talking about the gown itself. So I do appreciate these elements, I feel like it's crystals, I mean the embellishment of the dress, which adds a little bit of movement, but also draws the attention of the eye to the dress, to the candidate. And that is something so important that you don't want to lose. You want people to notice you. You want people to look at you. You want them to stay interested in you at all times, especially within a pageant where you have so many different candidates. You want to make sure that people are not forgetting you among the others. So I feel like this dress was a very clever option. I do appreciate the white. We know that sometimes white can be a little bit of a cliche in pageantry. However, this one, there is a lot of attention. As I was telling you, I feel like the things that they added to the dress to embellish it really draw that attention, and it's a beautiful fit. It's sexy. It feels, you know, very extra. And for Miss Grand International, I appreciate that. I'm not gonna give her any backlash for it. Even the way that she combined, you know, talking a little bit more about the upper section, the way that she combined the dress with the earrings, I feel like it's a very clear and beautiful reference right there. The crown, once again, matches very well with the dress and everything that she's wearing. And this time around, I do appreciate her makeup. She looks beautiful. She looks moisturized. She looks bright. Talking about moisturizer, where is my lip balm? I think I lost it. Okay, I found it. I was scared for a second. What's wrong with me today? Okay, but seriously guys, I really appreciate this. I feel like she looks so charming this night, and I'm looking forward to see more of this candidate. Next one on the list, we have the stunning, beautiful Miss Dominican Republic. To be honest, as of right now, she is one of the front runners for me. First of all, once again, let's start by talking about the dress and the color combination. I feel like when I think of Dominican Republic, I think of green nature, exotic animals, flowers, you know, fruit, dance, so many fiesta, you know, like so many good things that come to mind. And I'm really glad to see that Miss Dominican Republic went with a dress that just embodies that, you know, like the drama, the playfulness, the sexiness, the color selection. I mean, it's beautiful. So far, I am really appreciating when the crowns kind of match with the dress. I feel like that's, you know, a beautiful way to blend it all together and make it look cohesive. And actually, when you look at the details on this dress, you can tell that there is a lot of work that went into this. It's just, I mean, of course we have seen similar patterns to this one on different pageants. However, I do feel like she is able to pull it off really well. For some reason, it's just so very pleasing to look at this photo. I feel like the combination of the yellow with the green, the red in the background, and even there like the dark background with the trees is so beautiful. And the girl herself, stunning. I watched her Instagram live. She was so well spoken, so elegant, so kind, so I appreciate that. And the way that she was able to present herself during the introduction videos and what I've seen of her during the activities, I'm really impressed. Keep an eye on this girl. She is going places. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. And we have the very colorful, the very funny, and the very exciting Miss Hong Kong. Or should I say Miss Hong Kong? Okay, so this girl, I feel like as of right now, she has pretty much stolen everyone's spotlight during the pageant, and that is because of her quirky personality. You know, she is very funny, she is very friendly, and that is something that pretty much everyone likes. Some people, of course, will give her a little bit of a pushback because they have a certain defined image of what a beauty queen should be or how she should behave. However, I feel like seeing someone like her is very refreshing. You know, it's very different from, at least from what I'm used to seeing on a pageant. When it comes to her dress, I really like what she presented to us because I feel like it's a clear reference here to the colors of the organization, Miss Grand International, going with the beautiful green colors and then with a gold sash across her chest and of course her beautiful crown. For me, it's really the attention to details of this girl. You know, she really always has something to impress us. If you take a look at the earrings, they don't match. It's not the same, but it's so beautiful. She looks amazing. And even what she is wearing right here, this piece of jewelry around her wrist, I mean, it combines with the earrings. It's just like, you know, those are the little things that sometimes when you look at her, you go like, oh my god, she has like 2 different earrings. But then you can see that there are references elsewhere and that everything is planned. There's nothing there that it's an accident or a coincidence. So I feel like this girl really decided, you know, she had a strategy and told herself, when I'm gonna go to Miss Grand International, this is what I'm gonna give her. This is what I'm gonna give them. And that's exactly what she's doing. And I feel like most people, most fans are enjoying the show. So when it comes to the dress, the look, the colors, the details, everything, I am super satisfied. And when it comes to her personality, I couldn't be happier. I love her. I love her. Now let's move on to the next one, which I have the beautiful Miss India representing with a typical gown of her country. And once again, you know, I feel like at all times it is a good moment to represent a little bit of your culture. I really like when the girls bring dresses or accessories and garments who were made by local designers and artisans, because I feel like it really empowers their own people and brings a clear message of their culture and who they are to the table. Now, Miss India really went here with a cultural reference, of course, and once again, it allows us to see something that we wouldn't see on a daily basis. I mean, personally, if you don't live in a big city or a place where, you know, you have a melting pot of different type of immigrants, this is not something that you will see on the daily. So it's very nice to see that she did not go for the typical gown and that she really decided to represent for Indian culture. So talking about the dress, lots of details and different colors which blend very well together. So we have a little bit of yellow, which also looks a little bit like goldish because it's blending very well with the sash. Of course, a little bit of orange and then some red. Those are very intense colors, very warm. It makes me think of fire, fuego, desire, passion, and that is precisely the message that we want to send to the organization. You are there out of passion. You want to win this title. And the girl herself is just so stunning. She is another one that I've been keeping on my radar because of her communication skills, her, you know, physical beauty as well. And so far she seems to be a very smart candidate as well. So we'll see what else she is able to present, but when it comes to the looks that she has been giving us, no complaints at all. Moving on, we have the beautiful Miss Malaysia, and I feel like this gown is a little bit more on the simpler side compared to the previous gowns that we have been looking at. However, I still want to give her a spotlight on my list because, once again, going back to the references that I've been telling you, I do appreciate the attention to detail of this gown. You know, how the fit is so perfect for her, the playfulness, just giving us a lot of leg, showing us a lot of skin right there. But I also appreciate the color combination. Look at the crown, look at the dress with that silver and blue colors that I'm seeing even when it comes to the earrings. So when you see all of that effort put not only on the gown but also the accessories, the crown, look at the handpiece that she has right here. I feel like there is also, you know, like a color scheme right there. The dress, when you get a little closer, you can see that it's a little bit of a see-through dress. So I mean, she is giving us a blend of sexy with elegance, and I am never mad at that. Next one on the list, I really wanted to give a spotlight to Miss Myanmar, and the reason for that is because I feel like this dress is very unique compared to everything else that was presented to us. First of all, I think she was the only candidate who was wearing gold on the runway, and I feel like gold is really a statement color. I mean, and of course at times it can be a little bit of a cliche. However, because she was the only one doing it, it really helped her to stand out of the other candidates. Now, being fully transparent, in the beginning I was kind of hesitating. I was like, do I give her a position? I mean, like, I'm not so sure. But then I started thinking of, what do I want to see on the stage of Miss Grand International? And I just imagined this girl in the center of the stage with all of the lights pointed at her, the reflection coming from this dress. I mean, it's just gonna look so extravagant, so dazzling, that I told myself, you know what? She is going on the list. There is a little bit of an effort to make this a cohesive look with the crown and the earrings that she is wearing. However, I do feel like the dress is the centerpiece of this look. It's really a statement, and in my opinion, a very successful one. I don't know. Do you guys agree? Let me know. Now, moving on to the next look, we have Miss Mexico with a beautiful see-through blue gown, which honestly is just a statement. There are so many things that I appreciate about this dress, and I mean, I'm gonna start by zooming in a little bit because we have a lot of these little elements that seem to be, is it sequins or is it stones? I'm not quite sure, but you can see different shades of blue. It's very shimmery. I like it when it shines. Once again, this is Miss Grand International. Give me extra, give me drama, give me brightness. That's all I want to see on stage. And she is another one of the candidates who included a little bit of fringe on the dress. I mean, I'm gonna call it fringe. And I'm just trying to imagine her on stage, you know, when she moves around, how this is gonna help her, you know, have a little bit more of flow, a little bit more movement. So it's gonna be beautiful to the eyes. When it comes to the upper part, I do appreciate the shoulders. It's something that I haven't seen from any other candidate so far. So once again, something that set her apart from the others, and it gives her this little look of a warrior, a soldier, someone who is ready to fight. That is such, I mean, a cool message for a pageant, but at the same time staying very elegant, very put together. So we like that. I feel like on the dress itself, to be honest, there was no reference to the crown, so there was no effort put here to blend that element with the rest of the look, but we can see clearly that the earrings are the same shade as the gown. So you know what, those are little details right there. I'm not gonna complain about everything. She had to be on my list. Yes or yes, there was no choice. Now, next one on the list, we have someone who is no stranger to my channel, Samantha Panlilio from the Philippines. Looking amazing with this bronze look. I just feel like Samantha embodies the spirit of a warrior in this look. Now, let's talk a little bit about the overall gown. The attention to detail right here is just mind-blowing, not only with, you know, the stones. I don't know, I feel like it's pearls. I wish the quality of the picture was better, but you can see how intricate the details are. It's not just about the stoning or just about the pattern, but even the way, you know, the way that they trace the lines, the way that they play with her body shape, the way that this gown really seems custom made for Sam, in the sense that it's made to really complement her. Every single angle, every single, you know, curve, shape, you name it. Amazing. I am really enjoying the aura that Samantha Panlilio is giving us during Miss Grand International. She seems very confident, and she is also giving us a lot of fierce looks when it matters the most. And what I mean by that is that we have seen Samantha playing it very, very seriously when it comes to the introduction, when it comes to the press conference, the red carpet. She always has this very, you know, challenging look. But when we see her on the activities, she really seems to be, you know, bonding with the girls, just playing. There was this video of her on Instagram dancing on a pole. So you know what, my girl is having fun, and that's all that I expected from her. So I am beyond satisfied with this look. So happy. Even like the crown, which I feel like the Binibining Pilipinas crown for Miss Grand Philippines is so beautiful, has little reference here with the pearls, and you know, the dress is just like amazing. Love it, love it, love it. Can never get enough. Moving on to the next one, we have Miss Puerto Rico. She looks like a goddess who just came out of the water, out of the beach, and decided to go to the pageant. That is what I'm getting from this gown. She is one of the very few candidates, if not the only one, who included feathers on her look, which honestly, I feel like it just elevates the gown so much. It looks expensive, it looks luxurious. I like the storyline, what it's giving me with, you know, the colors and the different stones that they included within the gown. You know, the blue with this, you know, little pink or purple stones. Amazing. Now, there is no clear reference to the crown here. However, I'm not mad at it because the crown is shaped in a way that almost blends very well with the feathers. So I feel like everything is cohesive. And look at the girl's face, the smile. Her body is toned, fit. I mean, there's really nothing to complain right here. When it comes to the dress, this is one that I really enjoy. So I'm keeping Miss Puerto Rico on my radar, and I'm really hoping to see her do well during this competition. We have Miss South Africa, the beautiful Jeanne. This gown for me, honestly, at first, I felt like it was very, you know, traditional when it comes to pageant gowns. However, I really had to put her on the list because, first of all, I love this shade of blue. This dark, rich blue, it just feels like it's coming from the depths of the ocean, and that's a very, you know, beautiful message when it comes to South Africa. I like the way that it's so shiny, and within all of that shine you also have a little bit of see-through. So once again, she is teasing us with her curves, her beautiful body, and her very fit figure. Although the dress itself is very traditional when it comes to the design, to the shape of it, she did add a little bit of playfulness to it with these little pieces that she has on her shoulders. You know, I feel like it's just like an added element of elegance, kind of like elevating the gown. And overall, I mean, look at the girl. Look at the material. She is beautiful. Those green eyes with the beautiful hair, well styled, you know, nothing to complain over here. So I am loving this from head to toes. Very well done, South Africa. Last one on the list, we have Miss Vietnam, but don't go away because I do have a special shout out at the very end. So last one on the list of my topics, we have Miss Vietnam, which is giving us something a little bit outside of the box here because she is taking a risk in the front department, if you know what I'm saying. But you know what? I'm not mad at it. I feel like it almost gives us a hybrid between a gown and like a bodysuit, something that you will see at a Vegas show or like in the 20s. You know, it's giving me very that. It feels like it's coming out of a Vegas show, a burlesque show. Very playful, very sexy. The girl herself, look at the look. It's so fierce. And she is really giving us here a storyline with the crown, the dress, even the material of the dress. Wow, I really have no complaints here. You know, the accessories right here, I don't know if this is part of the dress or something that she decided to add, but she has like this chain situation going on all around her neck, going down to her belly button, and even lower than that. Well, I'm not gonna keep commenting because I don't want to get cancelled, but you get the message. I feel like this is really a statement look. When she walks into the room, people have to turn around and look at her, and that is precisely what you want in this type of events. You want to be noticed, you want to be visible to the organization, to the judges, and even to the other contestants. So on that level, she really did an incredible job. So before we go, I actually told you that I wanted to give a special shout out, and that shout out goes to Miss Angola. So I wanted to take a moment and acknowledge Miss Angola because just a few days ago she shared a story on her Instagram about how she didn't have any more gowns for the competition, and she was very sad. She was crying, and it was something that really broke my heart. She shared a story about how she had to borrow some of her mother's dress in order to bring to the pageant, and how she brought some fabrics to a local tailor who helped her come up with some gowns and some looks for the competition. Her story really touched me because I feel like being a beauty queen, of course, we talk about, you know, the glitz and glam, we talk about the dresses, the drama, how expensive it looks and this and that, but at the end of the day, the essence of being a beauty queen is nowhere to be found near that. I mean, we do enjoy that as part of the show. It's entertaining for the fans, but I feel like she presented to us such a raw vision of her reality, and she was so open with us that I just, you know, I kind of fell in love with her. So I'm really rooting for her. Although I didn't include her dress within my topics, I did want to take a moment and acknowledge that because we see the hustle, and I know that so many people around the world can relate to her story. Not everyone is privileged, not everyone has the possibility to pay for beautiful and expensive gowns. So girl, you're still just as fabulous, and we love you so much. So there you have it, everyone. Those were pretty much my topics for this year's edition of Miss Grand International when it comes to the red carpet event and the press conference. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with my topics, and even if you disagree, let me know as well. I'm open to that, you know, constructive criticism is always welcome. While you're at it, please don't forget to leave a like on my videos that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, come here and give me a hug, because that's a little tradition on the channel. You know that I love you, that I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and spending a few moments out of your day here with me. And until I see you next time, please stay safe, be kind to one another, sending you all my love, all my kisses, and I'll see you on the next one.